Welcome to Podstache. Currently speaking right now is Brian Lee. To my left is
Chris Ridley.
Then
Koopa.
Then
Justin Shank.
And 2 guests. Yay! I don't know why I raised my hands like that. I'm not a crook.
You are not a crook.
So yeah, our 2 guests are
Krista.
And next,
McHaggis.
Hi guys.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
You guys are lucky. Last week it was like hotter than a ball sack up here.
Oh, God.
So, because we don't have air conditioning up here. So, and obviously the fan that we do have, we have to turn it down. So we have like, a decent recording for the 3 people that listen to this. So, but yeah. So, but how are you guys? You good?
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 Hot.
It's hot. Yes, it's hot. Last night, I just want to bring it up right away. So last night, Justin and I went to the Death to All tour. So basically, just for anyone who doesn't know, Death was this band, a death metal band. Death metal. They pretty much pioneered death metal, but he died in, what year was it?
2000 or 99 or 2000?
Yeah. So yeah, it was like around that time period, and he died from a brain tumor. So basically, what like all the former band members from this band, basically they booked this. Like I think they're doing 5 shows.
It's a pretty low key thing. I know like 2 of them got canceled already.
Postponed or something like that.
Postponed. They're offering refunds for the tickets now.
Yeah. So, but basically, all the proceeds from these concerts are going to like a charity for like a foundation in his name. So it was really fucking cool.
So it's going to
Sweet Relief, yeah,
which helps musicians all over the place that don't have health insurance.
Yeah,
cover medical costs and expenses because being a musician as a full-time gig does not get you insurance.
Yeah. Which is, I think everyone here is a musician, and so So if that's something that you're doing full time, I mean, most of us we're doing a job and trying to be a musician at the same time.
Yeah.
But for the guys and gals who are on the road, they don't have that luxury, so they usually have no health insurance. So I think that's pretty cool. So it shows that metalheads have a heart too.
Yeah.
So
plenty of retards at that show.
Oh my god, dude! So,
I think specifically, I want to mention the dude that because we weren't down on the floor because we got there 10 minutes before Death went on.
Yeah.
So we were kind of stuck up top in the bar area, but we were right at the edge of the rail, kind of. And I was standing right behind Brian, and at some point,
could you see over me?
Dude, I kept telling you get down. Just wanted a blowjob though. But like some kid stands between me and Brian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. Which means to stand between me and Brian, which means he did one of these.
Yeah.
Like, armed in instead. Then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm fucking tall, whatever. And then he takes out his phone and he holds his phone up like this right in front of me.
Dude.
And he's like taking pictures, but he's like gyrating and headbanging like a spaz. He was kind of like doing this, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And then
Hi! How you doing?
I know some people here.
You look really familiar.
I've met some people here. I know people here. This is awesome. Hey,
Say your name.
my name's Mark, dude. What's up, man?
All right. The circle gets bigger.
There's a bunch of metal people here, so I feel comfortable.
All right.
Yeah, because we're actually talking about the Death to All show that the Death what is it Death to All show
or whatever.
Yeah, for the band Death last night. So,
but the kid, he's like headbanging, like rocking out like kind of a spaz, and I'm like, all right.
You know what, guys? If you're gonna talk about music, though, I have to tell you my Misfits story over at Clearwater.
okay,
I will hear that.
that's next on deck.
So then I'm just like, whatever. This fucking kid's standing in front of me. I don't fucking care. He's kind of acting like a tweak, and then he does this. And I'm like, all right.
For those who can't see you, because it's a podcast.
I took a pinky on each hand and stuck it out and put it on my head like shitty horns.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm like, all right, this guy's got to move. So the song ends, and Brian heard him. I heard him. Everyone around heard him. There's one guy at every metal show.
Never fails.
Play some fucking Slayer.
It's just like
all places, dude.
It's like the metal version of being at a rock show and having the guy yell "Freebird,"
Yeah.
But you always have that one Jay like Slayer, and it's fucking shitty. But and that's because that happened. Like, because there was a girl, like she was shorter than me, believe it or not, and she was doing the same thing. And I'm seeing this more and more. Are the people who fucking hold up their cameras for like more than half the show.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be taking pictures or taking long videos that, you know, I can't believe they're not running out of memory on their fucking phones.
Right.
You know, but yeah, they're just like this the whole show. So like basically I'm like having to watch the show like through this girl's like camera screen. And it's just like, I mean,
there was a lot of people doing that shit there, and
it's like you're almost there.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
It's great resolution.
Dude, it's so
As
ridiculous.
opposed to a real memory, I can just watch it on my phone. Like, fuck you, you know.
Well, it's just and that.
I recorded 2 videos, but they were a minute apiece.
Well, yeah, I mean, I took like I think like 3 pictures, you know, and then like a really short video of like the beginning of one of the songs, and like that was about it. And then I enjoyed the show. Holy shit, you know. But and like I don't know. Maybe like people just feel like they need some sort of validity, like, you know, just like, you know, hey, I was at the show and I need everyone to see it, you know, like I don't know if that's the reason, but
You mean they didn't check in on Foursquare?
yeah, like, hey, check it out. Like, oh, cool. Oh, he did go. I thought he was lying, you know. But it's
You guys keep your tickets?
yeah, I do, dude. I gotta fucking. It's ridiculous, dude. I gotta
Post them on the wall. I mean,
Put them on a shirt.
The sad thing is, the last concert I went to in Chicago, I checked into on Foursquare.
son of a bitch.
Andrew WK.
Oh,
I
nice.
had to.
Did you get your swarm badge?
No.
No, but I got kicked in the head about 3 fucking times.
Yeah.
So I passed my
didn't kick her.
initiation.
Is he still rocking the all white?
Oh, dude.
That's awesome.
It is beautiful.
She is beautiful,
Dude, he had a guitar shaped like a piece of pizza. So that to me was just awesome.
Didn't Chris Tardy play drums for him, right?
Donald Tardy.
Donald Tardy.
Yeah, the drummer who used to play, or still does, for Obituary, like this uber fucking death metal man, plays drums for Andrew WK, which cracks me up to no fucking end.
Fuck yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, he's like, and he's like, I think he's got like a big beard now, and it's just like he's a grizzly looking motherfucker. Or I don't know if he still plays with Andrew WK, but I know he was on the albums, and
Yeah,
it cracked me up just seeing this guy.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Drummer.
Well, because you see him in the he's only done I think like 3 or 4 videos with his full band there.
Yeah.
And the rest of them is all like live videos, and you never see the fucking drummer in the videos unless someone focuses on it. But I remember they did have a bearded dude when we went and saw him.
Yeah.
So
maybe he shaved, or maybe it's a different guy. I don't know. I don't believe in shaving.
I don't remember because I got kicked in the head 3 fucking times.
What, just like from like what, that random asshole like crowd surfing, or just like a random foot like
Well,
practicing
yeah,
judo?
because this was the first, first off, this is the first concert I've ever been to, period. Yeah. So I didn't even know what crowd surfing was until bam! And I'm just like, is security gonna come or something? And Dan's like, no, you just kind of have to catch it and push. I'm like, oh, okay. Then after 2 or 3 times, I'm like, I'm getting kind of tired.
If you've been to a metal show in Chicago, you've seen Bill and Jim, the brothers.
What?
Bill and Jim. There's these 2 brothers. They're both like union roofers, and they're at every show. The 2 guys, the fat dude, baby Huey dude.
Okay, yeah, that guy. I know.
They're nice to talk to, but the thing is, like Bill, he's huge.
Yeah.
He's huge. I mean, he's ginormous. And every show, he takes his shirt off in the pit.
Yeah.
And he just stands there and just hits people. And his brother is like he's nice to talk to, but he gets thrown out every fucking show because he's like skinhead neo-Nazi pit dude. Like he walks around he does like miles and shit.
Oh, I was gonna say, does he?
But I don't even know if that's what he's into, because at talking to him, he's like, oh, whatever, hey, how's it going? But his brother Bill has to weigh at least 400 pounds.
Yeah, because
he was crowd surfing last night.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because like probably most of you guys are like, oh, Bill, okay, whatever. But like if you've been to like at least 2 metal shows, you've probably seen this guy. I mean, probably just
There were
over.
Hang 3 when I went to Hang 3.
I've seen it like at almost every show.
Yeah.
He's always fucking there. And it's just like this huge dude. His head's kind of shaped like Brock Lesnar, where it's really square.
yeah.
But he's just like fat, dude. He's just so fat. But he's
Super nice dude.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
I don't think he's all up there though.
No, actually, I think he's just wasted all the time.
That could be.
I talked to him when he was like sober, and he was really coherent. Surprised me, because I thought he was like kind of out of it. Because the only other times I talked to him, he was always like, "Yeah, you guys see my brother?" And I was like, "Oh God!" But this time he was just like, "Oh hey, how's it going, dude? Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, I've been seeing you a couple times. How's your lady? Okay." I was like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah, I don't like. Maybe I'm just like judging a book by its cover, but it's just like his eyebrow bones just like protrude far enough out. Far enough, just where I think.
brow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe
He's got that Neanderthal.
Yeah. Like,
Me like music. music.
Just knock me out.
The speaker.
So, but yeah, no, it was fucking, and like just to kind of wrap up the thing about the show, it was just so cool because just listening to that band was like, that's one of the reasons I wanted to just like kind of take, playing drums just to that next level. So it was just, after, because I mean, like I got into that band, after Chuck had died, so just I've never really had the chance to see him live. So finally, this is probably the closest I was ever going to get. So it was it was definitely really, really fucking cool.
Well, you see all the guys from almost all the albums.
Yeah.
It was fucking great.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good times.
Good shit. So you guys want to talk about a stupid fast food thing?
Well, yeah, Misfits crowd and Misfits.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, no, it's fine. I actually have two stories.
Do it.
It's funny though. People they look at me and everything else, and they're like, "Oh, you're wearing slacks. You're a bro and shit." And then they look at my iPod and they're like, "Oh, you're into the Dropkick Murphys and you like the Misfits and Pantera and and Megadeth and everything else."
Yeah.
And wow, I really didn't know that. Wow, shame on me for judging you. And I do get a lot of people like that though. But,
Hello.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I don't listen to Usher and Lil Wayne all the time.
What? Oh my God, he's here!
I'm a 6'3" fat white guy with a Prince tattoo.
And for those of you who can't see me, my name is Christa. I'm black. I know, it's scary.
Hey, you know what? There's always several of them. I welcome them. They're awesome at metal shows. Awesome at metal shows.
There's always several black girls. Just they're around.
They are there. I invite them.
So
Look at the whole team.
Anyways,
And there's the tombs.
I'm bringing it back. Okay.
here lies the racist bastard who made a fool of himself.
So wait.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you're talking about unity and everything else. And stuff like that. I was at a Dropkick show, which I love. Dropkick. I've loved them for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
They're a really awesome band, and I love the crowds of people and all the people and how a certain event could bring them all together.
Yeah.
They may have never met each other ever. I'll give you an example. I was at this show and we're really close to the border. Not to the border. The divider line.
Okay. The barrier. Yeah.
The word.
This way, you can be by your guys.
There you go.
No, you go that way.
Do you want to switch?
No,
we
we're
would.
good. Okay.
Um,
Point taken.
And anyways, there was this guy who was being really aggressive with this one girl, really drunk guy.
Yeah.
Being really aggressive with this girl, being a real tool and everything else. And he literally went through 5 people to get to the. You got some Paps, that's awesome. PBR.
Right by my new computer.
Whoops.
Holding a beer sideways.
Anyways, so he goes to this crowd of people and he's trying to force this girl to pretty much have sex with him right. It was really bad.
Really punk rock.
So funny.
But apparently the punk rock people there didn't think it was so punk rock. 5 people who never met each other in their entire lives all banded together. They looked at each other like, we're going to kick this guy's ass right here. I love that. I love the mentality of it.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even know each other's names. We just called each other by what we were wearing or what.
Red hat, black shirt, green shoes. Let's go.
It was exactly like that. And cigar guy. And he was chewing a cigar. We're like, cigar guy, skinhead, punk rock, mohawk guy. Let's go.
Italian Johnny.
It was this amazing unity, and I love it at metal shows when you get knocked down or when you're at a punk rock show. There's always a hand. You can get pretty aggressive and everything else, but every show that I've ever been to, anybody that got knocked down, there was a hand right there to pick them up, which I think is awesome. It's a very deep respect. And you know what's something funny? I think about this now that bros, they would never do that.
Nah.
They would never have the respect and decency to actually do that.
They're too worried about getting bottle service.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up my hair, dude, picking you up. I don't want to mess up my spray tan. I get orangey palms.
That was the one thing I remember about that show I went to. Even though I got kicked in the head because I didn't cry and I didn't fall down, everybody was like, "Good job, good job." I'm like, I feel like a group. I feel good about myself now. But please don't do that again.
And that's the thing that sucks. Is I got nailed in the head at least. I had people just
He actually hit the
down
ground
on me.
There were some helpful hands, but I'm like, you need more. I mean, this is a big guy.
The thing that I fucking hate though is you go to those shows and there's always the people who help. and they're the best people ever. But then you get the asshole who doesn't realize he sees someone on the ground, and, oh, they're getting helped up, and then they trip over you or kick you. I had one prick who fucking kicked me in the nuts, and it wasn't intentional, but he was still, there's a circle pit. I slipped. People stopped to get me. I'm being helped up, and this guy's just running. Bam! And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, people get concussions, punched in the face, black eyes,
I know that
balls
now.
crushed. But you know what? But you know what though? They still have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I showed up in pink t-shirt and leggings and leg warmers like a fucking idiot.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
just
That's awesome. You're trying out a new '80s retro thing.
I didn't know what I was trying to do. I didn't realize where I was until I saw it.
It's all good. You may walk home in your apartment and be like, "How's the show?" It was great. I don't remember my name, but it was great. How I got home, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but it was
going
awesome.
home soaking wet, covered in somebody else's spit, sweat, and blood is just kind of
beer.
nice.
And beer.
Yeah, I'm sure that was there, and there probably some semen, maybe some urine.
Absolutely.
No probably's about
I will
it.
never put that t-shirt under a black light test. I just don't even want to.
I still haven't yet to see that guy at that concert, though. The one who whips down his pants and
You
jacks
would
off on
know.
everybody.
I honestly would.
It's called Boire, I think.
Yeah. And okay, my other story. I wanted to talk about something good, and the next I'm going to talk about something funny.
Okay.
No racism, though.
No.
Don't take it there.
You know what? I'm not really racist. I'm funny and truthful. I really think that racism is the stupidest thing, and I've gotten a fight over it. I have a patch on my jacket that says "Nazi punks fuck off," which is a great song by the Dead Kennedys, and I have worn it, and I have gotten fights with neo-Nazis over it. So I'm the last person who's going to be racist.
Yeah.
I hate boneheads. I really do. Anyways, on another topic,
I'm totally racist. Obviously.
Yeah, right.
Fucking white people.
You hate everybody equally. That's where you need to be.
Fucking white people, man.
Anyways, down with Whitey. Gotta slip that in there. Here. Anyways, look at this guy. He's being classy. He's got a pipe, man. That's awesome. He's such a classy fellow.
Actually, you guys are rocking it right now.
Yeah.
I don't even have to do my job right now. It's like killer. So it's yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, work is hard.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, now time for handsome dad.
Hey, like Ed Bradley on 60 Minutes. So you got jacked off at a concert? Well, that's just interesting. Tell me more. Anyways, so I was at a Misfits show at Clearwater before they closed, for other reasons.
Alcohol license.
Yeah.
Renew their liquor license.
Yes.
Fucking put it out there.
Dumbasses. Anyways, I was at a Misfits show, and this was before I turned 21, so they kind of separated you, and they had a down pit and the down. For those who've never been there, basically when you walk in, you have a main little floor that's you have to step down a few stairs, and then you have a main place, and then there's the stage, and then that area was secluded for 21 and up, and then you had the upstairs, which is kind of goes off to the left side if you're facing towards the stage, and it goes above that little area and above the stage, and that was all secluded for people below the age of 21. At the time, I was below the age of 21, so I was stuck up there. Now,
Are you fucking kidding me?
I love the Misfits. I love Danzig. I love his solo stuff. He's awesome. And you know what? And even though it was Jerry only playing, it was an awesome show. They did a wonderful job. I was so impressed. Of course, it's not Danzig. It's like going to see an AC/DC concert and be like, well, it's Brian Johnson, but he's all right. It's not Bon Scott, but I'll get over it. But anyways, so the opening bands, though, see, they don't know how to book things properly. They're not only idiots with alcohol licenses, they're idiots with opening bands. Oh, yeah. Now, the first band that came out was a band called the Love Strungs. Yes, that was their name, the Love Strungs. And they would have done wonderful if they were opening up for Real Big Fish or any other ska band, which would have been cool. They were decent, and they were a good band. But they were definitely in the wrong place. Yeah. They came out and they're like, we're the Love Strungs. And they're all wearing Abercrombie and Fitch and everything else. And they were staring out into a crowd with nothing but mohawks, shaved heads, Dead Kennedy shirts, Misfits shirts, and steel-toe boots.
They do that a lot, though. They do that. House of Blues is
yeah. Do they really that bad? Are they really that bad with opening band?
Well, when I see European power metal, I don't think they know who to put it there. And they're just like...
like power metal bands and stuff like that. When you see like Sonata Hardcore or something like that, they don't know who to put, and they're just like, "Here, you play."
Just like
You have a guitar.
I love it how you turn into Mickey
guitar.
Mouse there. Is there
No, I saw. What was it? I saw my 21st birthday. I saw Rancid play at the House of Blues.
Oh, that must have been amazing.
But they had some local hip hop act open up, and you should have seen just the like one half of the crowd is cocked hats and jerseys for like their buddies, and the other half it's all the fucking punk rockers. If you could just see people staring at each other like,
what are you doing here?
Cheer. Hi.
If you ever want to see that in real life, go up to in the rave in Milwaukee, and they go over. Go.
I love the rave.
No, go to the McDonald's next door to it. That's just like that. That's hilarious because it's a giant metal venue in Ghetto Land. Yeah. Which I find hilarious because two different social groups are together in one McDonald's. It's definitely interesting.
Your hobby.
McDonald's is fucking terrifying.
Your hobby.
Yes.
What about it?
Boy band.
That's more of a dream.
He wants to be in a boy band?
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Everybody. Anyways. I listen to so many different types of music.
That's okay. That's good though.
Anyways, I can put on Rancid and then put on the Backstreet Boys and not feel a thing. I'd be okay with that. Anyways, so we're at this show. The warm-up band comes back. If you're still following me over there, I got it. Whatever.
I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
It's only people like who are not taking the Ritalin are gonna follow me on this one. Like I told all the.
Hey, look at that pony over there.
Oh my god! Squirrel! Hold it in. I love you. Boy bands. Anyways.
Stay focused. Here we go.
Anyways, so the opening band comes out. We're the Love Strunks, and then everything else. And the amazing part, there's always one great, interesting person at a show. Always at least one, and sometimes several. Mm-hmm. This guy, I dubbed him the Megadeth guy, and I will tell you why. This guy was in the 21 and below. The 21 and up area. Long hair, had a very long sleeve shirt, and was a Megadeth shirt. This guy was drunk off his ass. Like the college benders that people go on didn't even come close to how drunk this guy was. Oh, wow. He was just insanely drunk, sloppy drunk, and every 5 minutes, this guy would just go like this. I'm gonna step away from the mic because I have to yell to actually he'd be like, Megadeth! Let's go and put on some Megadeth! This motherfucker actually jumped up on the area, like it jumped up on top of the secondary floor and shook the fence and went, Megadeth! Wow. It made my day. It just made my heart just feel so wonderful. And he was, and this band came on, and the Love Strong band came on. It was amazing. They played like one song, and they're in between this set. He ran to the border, the divider. Yeah. And he went up and shook the divider. He's like, "Can you fucking fall out, boy, off the stage and put on some Megadeth?" And he's shaking the fucking thing. Dude. And you know what? And the security guy, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Clearwater. There's a really big guy who runs security. I always forgot his name.
Red hair?
No. He's a bigger black guy. I always forgot his name. I really was because he was hilarious.
Michael Clark Duncan?
He always... He always said something hilarious to say. And I was literally standing next to him, and he's sitting there, he's like, I gotta fucking throw this guy out. But I can't, because he's just so fucking funny. And I'm like, please don't throw him out, dude. He's so funny. He's like a rodeo clown at a punk rock show. Why would you not want him here? He's like, I totally agree with you, man, but I gotta settle him down and everything else. And like for the last show, he took it down like an octave, but then he went back up. And like he's like Megadeth, and he's like shaking his head, and he's like one of those drunk people that like don't know how loud they are. Yeah. So the one guy's like, the one guy's like, all right, dude, keep it down, because just before he's like Megadeth, and he's like, all right, dude, keep it down. He's like, okay, man, I'll keep it down. Megadeth! It's like, that was louder than before. What's the matter with you? But sure enough, the guy went into the pit, had a great time. Like as soon as Misfits came on, it was awesome. They opened up with Halloween, and it would happen to be in October, and the Michael Myers theme came on.
Nice.
And just the Clearwater shook. You probably can hear it all the way from freaking 72. Or no, excuse me, 31. You can hear it from like 31. That place just shaking. And Attitude came on, fist fights. It was amazing. Just like literally, like I saw a whole bunch of people punching people when I ran into one of my skinhead buddies. His name is Milky. We call him Milky because he's black. It's actually from a movie, This Is England, which is actually about the skinhead movement in the 80s in England. And there's a character in there called Milky, and he's a Jamaican skinhead. And everybody called him Milky because he's the only black guy that was a skinhead. So it just stuck. So, and he literally like, we're in the pit. There's a great story coming. We're in the pit. And he saw somebody punch somebody else, and he turned to me, he grabbed me, and he's like, dude, punch me in the face! So I did it. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It's those motherfuckers that I worry about though, because after I play a show or something like that, most of the time they're 3 times bigger than me. And I remember specifically this one time. Oh, I'm putting down my pipe.
One time at band camp?
Yeah, one time at band camp.
Okay.
This guy who's much bigger than me. We just got done playing.
Okay.
And he grabs he reaches out his hand to shake my hand. I'm like, right on. So he shakes my hand and he just grabs it harder than shit. And he's just like, you man. I'm like, yeah. He's like, fucking awesome. And I'm just like, thanks, dude. No, man, you don't get it. I'm like, no, dude, that's awesome. I'm glad I gotta tear down my shit. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm like, right on, dude. I thought he was gonna fucking eat my face, dude.
He's either gonna do one of 3 things: eat your face, fuck you, or steal your soul,
or all of them.
I wouldn't know what to do at that point.
Yeah, dude.
You, dude. You, me, a bottle of wine, some candles. You, dude. Have you seen The Notebook?
Sensitive metal.
I just want to cuddle with you all night long.
Cuddle you so hard.
I want to talk about our feelings.
Dude. How are we doing on time?
3 minutes.
2. Oh my god! You know what though? It just going to shows and seeing different dynamics.
Oh yeah,
it's fun. I mean, especially when you get those classes of racist people and everything else. Another the show, actually the same show. Several things happened that night, but another thing that did happen was outside of the show when it was done. I did not have the patch on me, but somebody else did, and there was boneheads there. So they came out. They had the whole get up. They had the red braces. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So and then the red boots and everything else. And they came out. They do actually. You know what? Surprisingly, they weren't even bothering anybody. They were just walking. Like they thought they were badasses. Anyways, I don't know how badass you can be in West End. But anyways, some drunk person literally came up with a Kegger cup and said, Nazis can suck my big white balls, and threw the cup at their face. They didn't like that so much. So there was a big fight erupted right out of Clearwater, which that happens. It was a Tuesday, so that happens all the time. So, but it was a big fight, and it's the second worst I've ever seen when it comes to that kind of demographic.
Yeah. For most of the time, everyone seems to be pretty cool, but I don't know if it's the band or just the demographic that's there. I mean, because most metal shows that I've been to, everyone's pretty chill, except for there was a Cannibal Corpse show that I went to, and it was just the meanest fucking pit that I've ever been in. I'm just it was brutal, dude.
I went to Ozfest back in, I want to say 03, and I'm not sure, and my memory is fuzzy because of this pit. I think it was Cannibal Corpse is the reason that I don't go to big metal fests or anything like that anymore. Oh my god, I got my ass handed to me, and I'm not a small guy, but I had I went in the pit. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, moshing. I got clotheslined. I got stomped. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
no more.
You know what though? When I got killed at the Dropkick show, just like he did, I was going to join this pit and everything else, and it was going pretty good and everything else until I saw 5 off the boat Marines walk up to the pit, and they were built like trees with baby faces, and I you can't really take them seriously until they kick your ass.
That's the best description.
Oh, are you gonna go to war today? You're gonna go to war today.
Thank
yes,
you,
you
somebody
are.
who knows who Christopher Titus is. Thank you, Dan. No, but by the way, for all the metal fans out there, there's a song that you all need to listen to. It is called "Metal by Numbers," and anybody who hasn't listened to this song needs to listen to this song because it pretty much, in a very, very funny way, describes almost everything about the metal universe. So it's definitely entertaining. So I would highly recommend anybody listening to that song.
Absolutely.
It's really good.
It's a fucking funny song. So I think we're good, eh? All right. We'll be right back.
Hey.